have some sound. Hooray. Hooray. There we go. All right. Walk over here and grab my coffee. Coffee is done. Let's see how this tastes. There we go. All right. Oh, lazy Sunday. Oh, I gotta retake that picture. I got videos I want to make today. I got a bunch of stuff. There we go. All right, 10 seconds. Let me wake up. Sit up in my chair so I can be ready. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you are having a good one. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Wes. It is a Sunday morning for me. Oh, it is a nice, quiet, relaxing Sunday morning for me. I hope everybody out there has been having an enjoyable weekend. It is the 16th of March, 2025, and we're moving forward. We're moving forward with the year. Time keeps marching on. Cheers, everybody. Look at that mug. That mug is awesome. Here we go. Oh, I am loving that. I am loving that. I am feeling good. Jaden, cheers, peace and love, Jaden. I hope you're doing well this morning. Nightbot should be working today. So if anybody wants to drop their link, Nightbot should be out there to allow people to type in hashtag awesome once Nightbot starts up, of course. To type hashtag awesome and get your links dropped out there. Michael Songs is having some coffee. Now, some of you may notice there's a link pinned to the top of the chat, and that link is to Michael Songs live that is going to be happening in about an hour and a half at noon today Eastern time. Michael Songs goes live with an hour and a half. He just keeps playing. It's all original music. It's a great vibe over there. Please, everybody, get over there and show them some love. I had a good day yesterday. We had our Love, Art, and Music program last night. I want to thank Michael Songs and Maria for being there. That was fantastic seeing you. It was great having you up there. Always great having you up on the show. I was having a I was having a good evening, and I went on over to Camp Gme afterwards at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, like we always do. And I was having fun over there, but then all of a sudden, I got this terrible headache, and I have no idea where this headache came from. It it may be this light. It may be this light that seems a little bit on the bright side right now. Let me bring that down so I'm not squinting the whole time. I think it was that light maybe, although it could have been the dark glasses I was wearing. I had shifted over to my sunglasses last night for Camp Chime. Something about it after, well, I was there for almost 2 hours, and I ended up with a headache, and so I had to leave. I only played one song over there. It was the mashup that I had done of Poison, suggested by Michael Songs, and My Prerogative by Bobby Brown. That turned out great. I listened to it this morning. I felt good about that, but I just felt lousy. I felt lousy afterwards, and I think it might have been this light, the glare of it causing me some problems. But that's last night. Today is today, so I'm feeling better. I woke up. I'm waiting. My guys should be showing up with some more greenery to get me through this next week and everything. But no, I'm kind of excited. I feel good. It that was the I'm feeling better this morning. I had just such a splitting headache last night. It was just tearing me apart. Allie left the show and she asked if I wanted to meet, and I had to lay down. It was just it was so bad, and I don't know. There's like lingering, like maybe it's sore from last night, but it doesn't hurt. I don't know. Could have been the sugar. I had over a dozen donuts within a 24-hour period. I've had I've had close to a dozen and a half donuts within 36 hours. That could be what it is too. I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure, but Love Art and Music last night was a success. I feel really good about that. I am enjoying that program. We are going to continue on with that program, continue to put that out every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Loved being up there. It was a shame we couldn't get good sound from Allie's phone with the piano. We did listen to a recording of her playing and everything because I really want her to have that live playing experience that I enjoy so much. And so hopefully we get that resolved this week so she'll be able to get good sound from over there. But she did a great job on the painting that she was doing. That worked out really well. We had all those. We had poems. We had a poem from Gemma. We had a poem from Tori. Eggplant had a poem. I put that eggplant poem out today as a short. We'll see exactly what YouTube decides to do with that. I bet nothing. I bet it won't get 50 views, but that's just me. I'm a pessimist. And I know YouTube isn't real fond of my comedy. YouTube likes my cats. YouTube likes my cats. And just to back it up even more, to back that up, and the cat videos that I've been putting out, I put out 4 to 6 cat shorts a day. And it got me to the 1K. It ends up getting me subs every day, and this was from Pole Vault. I watched Pole Vault do this, and so I copied Pole Vault. I told Allie, I said, hey, a dog video a day, and you'll get to 1K. And she's been putting those dog videos out. She's got the latest one, I think, was at 1.2K. Views. There's one from a day ago that I think is over 2,000 views. It may be. I watched her get 3 subs this morning while I was just hanging out. So that could be it. The sugar and caffeine. I think it had. Normally my dehydration, I can feel it in my legs. I can feel it in my feet and in my legs when that happens normally. And I hadn't had any issues like that, but you could be right. It definitely could. I didn't drink enough water yesterday. I had a lot of sugar. It was one of those. All right, Nightbot is running. I see it dropped the link for Jaden out there. Hashtag awesome. Let me find that banner. I'll put that banner up so I'll feel like I'm doing something here. Here we go. Celebrate life. Coffee with Wes. Enjoy some coffee. Type hashtag awesome to get Nightbot to drop your channel link. Oh, let me have a sip. And now I'm going to have my first hits of the day for my wake and bake. Please, if you would, remember to click on that like. Click on that like. I'm going to be going here for, I figure I'll go till, I'm going to try to go till just up to noon. You know, if after an hour I'm dying, I may just end in an hour. But at noon, Michael Songs, noon Eastern time, Michael Songs live. Please be there. It is pinned to the top of the chat. I want everybody to show some support out there and be cool. Be cool, because everybody needs to be cool this weekend. Cheers, one and all. It is the day before St. Patrick's Day. Anybody Irish? Anybody out there Irish? I am of Irish descent. What percentage? I don't know. I can trace my family name all the way back to Samuel Newberry, coming over in the mid 1700s at the age of 14, leaving home and heading off for the new land. He fought in the Revolutionary War. He was awarded different tracts of land after his service in the Revolutionary War, and thus began the saga that led to me. I don't know how that goes. I don't know how that goes. He was, and I think his whole story. My father gets confused with mine. My father tells people that I left home at 14. I don't know how that would have been because I drove away, and it was 16. But I think it's because of the family story of how Samuel left home at 14. Didn't like his stepdad or whatever the situation was, and said, "Screw it, I'm going to get on a ship and I'm going to America." He got over here. He worked for 7 years as an indentured servant to pay off his stowage and everything, making it across. There we go. And then he was on his own, doing his thing. Blacksmith. I think he might have been a blacksmith. I don't know. But that is the Irish heritage that I know of. I know there's others. The Moore and the Moors, my mother's side, there's Irish heritage there, and I would have to say, my love and desire of whiskey. I always attribute that to having Irish heritage and also just making bad decisions, because that's what I do. I make bad decisions. Ashley, peace and love. Good morning. I hope your day is going well. Hope those storms didn't make it bad. Oh, I wish. Airport books. Airport bookstores. You gotta love them, right? Last time I was in an airport bookstore, decades ago. Decades. I used to fly a couple times every month with sales for several years, and I just stopped. I have not bothered getting on a plane in quite some time. But the last time I was in an airport bookstore, I bought a Dean Koontz novel because I wanted to read something on the plane. I thought, well, I've got to have something to read. And the Dean Koontz novel I bought at the time, which was new and had come out, was Soul Survivor, about a plane crash. Didn't help my anxiety over flying or anything along those lines. Beautiful Allie, good morning. Good morning. Love you, honey. Love you. Oh, let's get this coffee going. But yeah, that airport bookstores, those are great. They shouldn't carry books that have plane crashes in them. I just don't. Somebody, who was it that vet that purchase? Who was it that put that out and said, "Hey, this is what we need"? Dean Koontz is a good novelist. Let's put this out here. Oh, I love you entirely, Allie. I love you so completely. Now, as I was saying, Allie is following the pet shorts philosophy. She's been putting up a dog video, at least one a day. And I watched her get 3 subs this morning just from the numbers that are going out. She's got 2 that are, one's over 2,000, one's over 1,000 just from the last 2 days. Proving once again that pets are the way to go when it comes to YouTube Shorts. I just put out my eggplant poem. It's gonna get nothing. They won't bother with it. But the other shorts, those cat shorts, are all going there. And I want to point out, it proves that people like dogs more than cats. Because the dog videos, boom, they're just they're taking off. The cat videos are doing good, but they're not doing as good as dog videos. So I gotta say, dog videos are the way to go. If you've got a dog, film that dog. 5-10 second videos. Say, oh, good boy. Something like that. Hey, good boy. If you've got a sweet voice like Allie does, that makes it even better. I think that's another reason why hers do better than mine. She's got this sweet, oh, what a good boy. You know, whatever she's saying. It's all sweet. You picture and she's beautiful. You picturing this sweet, beautiful person saying this. When you watch one of my cat videos, hey kitty kitty, hey kitty, you're wondering who's this creep? Who's the creep with the cats? Are these his cats? He's not taking these cats, is he? You start to worry. I think that's why I don't do as well with the cat videos. The voice probably does add a little bit to it. I don't know. It could be. It could be one of those. But I'm still, you stay the course, you keep moving, slow and steady wins the race. I mean, that's not true, but I'm doing it anyway because it's wisdom, and you follow wisdom. You listen to advice, you follow it, you think, okay, there's a track record here. Pole vault proved it. I'm doing it, and Allie is just advancing it even further. If only pole vault would take more videos of a dog, I think he'd be doing better. But pole vault's doing real good. He's got one where he says beep beep. Well, it takes a picture of a truck as he's driving by. I think it's got 16,000 video views. Just unbelievable. Meanwhile, spend some time actually writing something, come up with something neat to put on a short and put that out. Nah, they don't care about that. I might try to record my mashup. I might try to record the Bobby Brown, Belle Biv DeVoe mashup and try to put it out as a short. I don't know, because you can go up to 3 minutes on those. So we'll see. But it's all going to be okay. It's all good. It is a Sunday. It is a relaxed day. It is, it is a good day. Oh, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to be in a good mood. I'm going to choose to pursue happiness and a good mood today. Because what's the alternative? What's the alternative? Be in a bad mood? No, I don't want to be in a bad mood. I want to be in a good mood. Find a way to be happy. That's every day. Every day is find a way to do the thing that makes you feel good. Do something that makes you feel good. Do something that brings you some sort of joy and does that for you. Because each day is all you have. Time is the one thing you have. You look at all this other stuff. What was it I saw? It said time is the one thing we spend without knowing how much we have left. Yeah, because your money, if you're spending all your money, if you're doing that. Time, you don't know. You don't know how much time you have. I have friends that are no longer here that didn't know how much time they had left. Did they take advantage of the time they had? Did they do all that they can? Missed opportunities, regrets, all those things. They talk about them because they're real. You don't want to live them. You want to take care of yourself. So what are you going to do today? What are you going to do to spend this day and make this day into something that you feel like, I gave my time and I feel good about it. I feel good for me. Are you doing something to better yourself, to relax yourself, to improve yourself in some way, or or forgive yourself for mistakes, whatever the case may be. It's a perfect day to do it. It's the perfect day to do that thing you've been putting off. Do that thing that you know you need to do. And if you just get it done, you'd be happy. You'd be like, oh, and you just, off my brow, the sweat off my brow. I'm feeling better now. Do those things. Don't put them off. And then pat yourself on the back, say, I did it. Know what you're doing. Don't just happenstance, bounce your way through life and all that. Live with purpose. Do the things you're doing with purpose. And then acknowledge it afterwards. That's where so many people, if you're doing great things and you're not stopping, it's that stop to smell the roses thing that they say. If you don't take the time to appreciate what you've done, to appreciate the things that you have, to appreciate all that in life, then you're doing it wrong. You're not giving yourself mentally what it is that should be doing for you. That should be making you feel better. That should be making you feel good about things. And so many people, they work so hard, but they're not patting themselves on the back. They're waiting for the world to tell them they're good. They're waiting for outside sources to let them know they're okay. Let that come from inside. That should come from inside. If you get it from others, great. But it's got to come from inside. You have to feel it and be honest with yourself. And if there's things you need to change, change them. That's life. That's the way you do it. Dan Anderson is out there. Peace and love to Dan Anderson, the maddest shredder. I hope you're having a great day, Dan. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, there we go. Dan Anderson, another amazing musician. He's out there. He's out there with that guitar live. I think he's live every day. Dan is live just about every day playing that guitar. Great atmosphere over there. He's just bringing it on those different backing tracks and just shredding it on the guitar and shouting out everybody that's out there in the chat. It's a fun place. It's high energy. It's a good time. Make sure you're connected to Dan Anderson so that you know what's going on. And again, link is at the top of the chat there for Michael Songs. His live goes live at noon today. It's all original music. It's a great program, great atmosphere. Alice in Winterland, cheers, peace, and love. Meat Chamber Music, cheers, cheers. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody, just take a moment and say, hey, I'm alive today. What am I going to do? Because I deserve it. Just think, you deserve it. Even if you're feeling down about yourself, stop. Are you still doing the thing that you feel down about? Well, stop doing it. Number one, so you don't feel bad. But take that time to say, I'm okay. I'm going to make this a great day. I'm going to do what I need to do to make this a great day. Whether it's being consistent like Dan Anderson and shredding on that guitar every day, Michael Songs, making those pancakes. I don't know. It maybe your whole day is going to be about extreme journalism. Maybe extreme journaling is your thing. Maybe you're just going to wear out some pens with your extreme journaling. Whatever the case may be, pat yourself on the back and say, I did it. I did it. I took steps today. That's all it takes. Take some steps and acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. When you are making actions with purpose, when you are doing things purposefully, you will give yourself the credit for them afterwards, and that is how you get that good feeling. That is how you have. Don't just rely on, oh, I'm lucky and this happened. Nope. Work at it. Work at it. Like I'm trying to do with all this motivational speak. I feel if I'm putting positive energy out and getting anybody else out there to say, I'm going to be positive today, I'm going to do something today, then it's all worthwhile. Then I feel like I'm doing something good. And if I'm spending my time telling everybody, you're okay, and it's all going to turn out okay, just start being your friend. If anybody takes heed to that, and I think there are, I think there's some that they do. It's that reminder, that daily reminder. Hey, get it in gear. You're in charge of your happiness. You're in charge of what you're doing. Do it. Make it happen. Mr. Mickey, cheers. My day just got so much better. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I feel, oh, I need a moment. Everybody, it's Allie.
Good morning.
I love you. Good
I
morning,
love
beautiful.
you. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. I have a Timmy Ho.
Ooh, full blast, Timmy Ho.
No, it's a decaf, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the decaf Timmy Ho still as good as the regular Timmy Ho?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, because that's a fine coffee. That's a fine coffee, I have to
It is.
say. Tim Hortons, for those that aren't, in the
From
know,
Canada.
and you don't know what the Timmy Ho is.
What if
Now,
because
has that tripled in price now,
Don't
or is
you
this
dare
free
put that
tariff?
into the universe.
I just got heart palpitations thinking
My
about
mom
it.
was like, "What if they take away coffee from us?" And I was like, "Don't you dare put that into the universe."
That's the hey, what was it? So many. We've only had coffee for how many 100 years?
Yeah.
Mankind. So you never know. And I was wondering, is the Tim Horton? It is Canadian. Is there a tariff going to be thrown on that? Have the
Not
prices
yet.
adjusted yet?
I don't know. Hopefully he's
Well,
got
that
like
room.
an American office to kind of beat that.
Well,
I mean, they're all through New York and they're through PA, but I don't think they have them in the South. I think it's like a border
just around
state
the
issued
yeah.
Yeah.
coffee. Yeah. Because you're not going to know who Tim Hortons is unless you're, hockey following or Canadian.
No, Tim Hortons
Yeah.
was sold to a company in the U.S. Okay. They
Phew!
Okay, so
used to
we're
be.
safe.
We're safe.
We're
Phew!
safe. Oh, that's awesome. There is the dog. There is the puppy. I watched you get 3 subs this morning.
Look
Just
at
gonna
that good
One of
boy.
visit for
them,
a second.
Look at that good
one of
boy.
them's over 2,000 views. The last one's was over 1,000. You've been doing really good with those dog shorts. She's doing it again. This is how you do it. You just, oh look, there's a dog. She takes her video. I don't want to add to it. There we go. She's doing it. All right, look at that. Look at that.
Boom,
5
boom,
subs
boom.
right there. That's how you get subs. That's how you do it. Are you staying positive today?
He's such a good boy.
He is a good boy.
He
He's a
is
fantastic dog.
Dad's little clone.
Chewbacca. Come here, buddy. Oh, you're so good.
You got your Spidey from your.
Perfect video. That's going to get me 10 subs right there.
That'll be 10 subs right there.
We
That
have the
that
slowest Timmys on the planet in your city. Oh.
they swear by it over here, and I have ordered some of the coffee, and I gotta say, the coffee, it tastes like McDonald's coffee, which is great coffee.
Yeah.
And so I really loved it and everything, but I'm afraid that with the amount of coffee I drink, it's outside my price point right now. I'd need to do more.
If they get the order right, it's worth it. Yeah.
Oh, Michael prefers tuxedos. Dog shorts might make his legs get cold.
He'd have a dog suit. He'd have a suit. Just a
Full suit with monocle. It'd have
Yep.
to have the monocle.
Yep.
I'm wondering. I'm waiting till he adopts the monocle. Will that be 2026? Will he add a monocle to the outfit that he's got?
I'm going to burn one with you. Yep,
I
there it
have
is.
been
The
burning.
mogul.
I have been, and I'm hoping to see my guy today. I'm hoping to see my guy. Should show up. I don't know.
Woo!
So, what'd you
So
think about Love, Art, and Music last night?
I thought it went fucking awesome. I had a great time. I'm so glad. Bless you. I'm so glad a bunch of our friends, bless you, came up and hung out with us.
Yes.
I'm glad I was able to work on my painting. I think this painting looks fucking killer. Um, yeah, I'm feeling great about it. I think you did great with your Belbiv. Um, what is it?
That was
Belbiv
fun.
DeVoe.
Belbiv DeVoe.
Belbiv DeVoe poison. Mixed with the Bobby Brown. I thought that was great.
I listened to that. Yeah, we were. I was mentioning we were on Camp Gmail last night. I did that on Camp Gmail, and it was the only song I got to perform on there. It was close to the 2 hour mark, and I had a just splitting headache. Could have been that light was on full bright. I just turned it down.
Weren't you eating
I
a lot of donuts too? Donuts can be like the sugar from them can be kind of
it
dehydrating.
could have been. I normally notice dehydration in my legs. Will be where I'll notice I'm dehydrated. It
Yeah.
could have been though dehydration because I'd had a lot of coffee, and I think at this point now it's been like 36 hours since the donuts arrived, and I believe I've had a dozen and a half of them. They brought me 3 dozen donuts. I ordered 2. They brought 3. I've been overdoing it. So it could have been that, but also it could have been these glasses.
Oh,
It could have been these glasses. Uh,
are those
the
prescription glasses?
they are lenses in here. There are lenses in here that are slightly different than these,
Yeah,
and
that would
it
do it
could
too.
have been an eyesight thing. But just my head was splitting. I was just
Yeah.
just sitting here.
I mean, he was feeling so bad he wouldn't even hang out with me last night. That's how bad he was feeling, you know?
I just laid down with my face in the pillow, just holding on to my head.
Oh,
It
my
was
poor love.
it was a rough time. It was a rough time. Yeah, because normally when we go to bail, I'll let you know, hey, let's bail here when we're over at
And then we'll be
Gmaze
like,
and
hee
all
hee
that. But
hee. And then we skedaddle. And then we see each other and we're like, hee hee hee, that was so much fun. Hee hee.
there was
And
no
then,
he last night. There was
no.
ow, oh damn, this hurts. Oh, so that was kind of bad.
I remember the 90s, adults like to go to Robin's Donuts to chain smoke and drink coffee.
The '90s.
Robin's
Oh,
the
those days.
restaurant.
Hmm.
They had a good burger.
Those days will never be back. Oh, it's so sad. Let me get some more of these roaches,
Teens
everybody.
went to 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee to hide the hooch.
Anyone who laughs, you know, you know.
I just laugh, to try to fit in. That's all. I don't know what they're talking about. I was not a cool kid. I didn't do any of those things. Ooh, let's bring this up. Let me get this large.
It looks
Wow.
like the depiction of hell.
It
Oh, it
does. It
does.
has it has a hell
Can you
depiction
frame
kind
that,
of thing.
please?
Hmm.
You can't give that one away. That's
Okay.
amazing.
And I
All right.
I
Oh, that's
know
one of my
there's
new favorites. Let me say it. Oh,
yeah.
it really does.
Yeah.
Look at all the little ghouls. I love it.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
see, I know we're not even picking up all the
See what it's
details
about?
down in all those dark areas from this distance.
I know
We're not even
there's a lot in here that we're not
Okay.
seeing.
Do not trash
that
that one. I want to frame it.
What looks like heaven?
that that is that is fantastic.
Who said that?
Me.
Love that thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You are
Wow.
awesome. You are awesome.
You're
You did a
awesome.
great job making the video for Tori's poem.
Oh, thank you.
Uh, I loved the poetry corner
Me too.
that
I
was
really was
that was
enjoying
there.
that.
The poetry corner was a good time. I made a short this morning out of the eggplant.
Oh, very good.
I made a short. We'll see how that goes. They don't normally put my shorts out if it's anything I've written or comedy or anything like that. So, but I've got 5 cat videos out, so it'll work out. What are your plans for the day, sweet?
Well, today I'm gonna head over to my brother's for a little while and spend some time with him and the kids. Um, and then probably come home and work on some form of commercial. Um, I want to, if not record things for a commercial, write things for a commercial later.
That makes sense. I was thinking about doing the. I was thinking about knocking out the countdown video. I
Oh
thought
yeah.
I'd use Steve. I'll use Steve this time, and just do a 3-minute Steve thing. Get that. Just because that is several hours every week. Just because of rendering time, everything
Hmm.
else, it's going to end up taking time. So, if I can knock that out today, and if I get a good idea for another poem,
Hmm.
eggplant poetry. I believe he feels inspired because he did that one. He may come out with another. I'm not sure, but just work on some. I want to come up with another comedy idea. I'd really like to. Are you wanting to do comedy tonight on your channel?
Oh my god, I would fucking love to. Sorry,
Should we?
I got
Should
excited.
we do? We could do Steve and Azura.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do a
Steve and
Steven Azura
Azura
late
are
tonight?
they're always really good. They have an easier time because they already have an agenda. They already have a relationship. They already have an agenda. Where Scud and Karen are just kind of loosey goosey, and unless they've got something they wanna, we need more premise if we're gonna do
Yeah, we need
Scud and
more
Karen.
structure for Karen and Scud.
But we already know that Steve and Azura can do anything.
Oh yeah, they got chemistry up the wazoo.
Up the wazoo. Peace and love.
Peace and
Peace
love.
and love, everybody. I want to mention again, top of the chat, pinned to the top. Michael Songs, he's going to be going live at noon Eastern time. It's all original music. It is a great show over there, great atmosphere. Definitely worthwhile. Definitely a good way to spend your lazy Sunday, if you will. I always enjoy it. Have a great Sunday, mate. Have a great Sunday.
Have a great Sunday.
Are they froze light? No. No, I did not see. And was it a photon? Because I have a theory that we're looking at light wrong. I think the photon. I think the
Me?
photon is
No.
well, it's something that's produced from the material that is space, that the wave propagates in. Hey,
I love you.
you have a look like you got to do something.
I have to put on my shoes.
Oh, are you taking off?
Pretty soon.
Not right this second, but yes.
She's getting ready to go. She's getting ready to go do some visiting. Enjoy this Sunday. Sometime this week, we need to work on an experiment with your phone and the mic to figure out how to get that piano to sound
I
the way
know.
we need here on.
The piano didn't work last night. I mean, the piano worked, obviously, but the me joining the stream didn't work with the piano.
Darn.
But earlier, luckily, I had gotten a recording of the song I was going to play, so I just played the recording.
Oh, okay.
The answer
Did the
may
recording
be,
sound okay?
the recording sounded good. The recorded
But
sounded
live
good.
isn't good, huh?
Well,
you guys get
live
similar
it was she
filter?
was having trouble with her sound. She couldn't hear me. It was the echo cancellation and the noise reduction treats the piano like something that's trying to muffle and get out of the equation.
Oh no.
So it was screwing that up. There was one time that we could just barely hear you, but everything was clear. The tones and everything, but we could just barely hear you. And then you left and you came back, and maybe we
Yeah.
use Video Ninja.
Oh.
Maybe it won't have any of those things. You connect with VDO, I pull it in and just share the audio, and that audio may end up being what we do. We can play around with that tonight. See
A team of
exactly how that
Italian
works.
scientists have managed to freeze light for the first time. They've made light behave like a super solid. I'm a nerd. I like that stuff too.
That
I want to know more.
I would want to know more on that. That is see, because the photon, that photon, I think, comes from whatever medium matter is floating in, whatever space, the fabric of space. I think the photon is a part of that, because it can't possibly be in the wave,
Yeah,
because
they used quantum trickery to get photons to behave like super solids.
Hmm.
They built a special semiconductor platform with microscopic ridges. They fired a laser into the structure, generating polarition particles. When they packed enough photons into the system, they formed a strange wave-like structure, the signature of a supersolid.
yes,
Very interesting.
there you go.
Bing,
I like
bang,
that.
boom. I like you.
It, the source of the photon, that's what I think needs. I think once we understand the source of the photon, we'll understand a lot better the nature of space itself.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I
Because I
have
think
to
it's
skedaddle
medium.
for now. I
I
love you.
love you. I hope you have a fantastic day and enjoy yourself. You know how to reach me. You know
I
how to
do.
reach
I
me.
love you very much.
Love you. You have fun, honey. Bye bye. That was Allie, everybody. I know that Nightbot is dropping Allie's link so that people can get connected. She does art, she does baking, cooking, comedy, everything. She's a Renaissance person. Just absolutely adore her. She's so fantastic. Oh no, the photon. Where does that photon come from? They say light exists as both a particle and a wave. I say bullshit. I say bullshit. I say that particle that is there, that is what we see, that particle comes from somewhere. That particle is a part of the medium that and the interaction, if you will. The it doesn't happen unless you observe it, kind of thing. Because the wave is all that exists. I believe that energy wave is all that exists, and until the observation, I think that photon comes out of the medium of space somehow. Exactly, exactly. Our downfall, quantum trickery. Yes, yes. Scott Bakula, quantum. He was one of my favorite. Enterprise. I'm a Star Trek nerd, and I was so happy when the Enterprise series came out and Scott Bakula was going to be the captain. I thought that was a great choice because he was already just into the sci-fi with quantum leap and everything. Yes, it's it's really gonna be interesting. We're giving birth to AI. I think I'm of the belief that if there's intelligence out in the universe, and I say intelligence because I believe any of it that would have made it into space is all artificial, is all AI. Because I think any civilization that gets to the point where they could get into space, they're going to have computing. They're going to have to be dealing with computing. They're going to have to be able to crunch numbers. They have to be able to do the math. And computing, just in its own nature, is going to lead to an artificial intelligence. And then that artificial intelligence, it decides. It decides. This is such a fascinating time to be alive. Our lives are unlike anybody in recorded history's life. In the time that we know of, any pre-civilization that might have been technological, and then we don't see any existence of it or any of that stuff now. Who knows on that? But as far as the last 12,000 years, man, look at our lives. Look at everything going on. Look at how amazing this world is, and all the things that we have at our disposal right now, and how it probably is going to be the end. It's probably going to be the end for all of us as we give birth to AI and let it either blow us all up, blow itself up. I have no idea. I don't know what AI will decide. I don't like to think that I could second guess a more intelligent creature, if you will. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Wake and bake. Get your day going. Make sure that you're having fun. Make sure that you're feeling good. Oh, let me look. All right. Oh, yay, Adobe. Adobe took their money out. Yes, I love paying that Adobe subscription every month. No, I'm not happy about it, but it's, you got to do it. You got to have the tools. And if those are the tools you use. Oh, I love your damn face. You beautiful, beautiful woman, you. Oh, you're fantastic. I'm loving life today. I'm loving everything about it. I'm feeling good. Yes, there's going to be some rain, but it's mostly sunny, I think. There's some. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I still have hope. I still laugh. I still love. I still dream. All those things are here. I'm going to make the most out of this day. I'm going to make some videos. I'm going to feel like I accomplished something. I'm going to try to get some things off of my list for this next week, and just ease my way through this Sunday, doing some little things so I can say, all right, you knocked that out. Feel good about knocking that out. Get that out of the way. It's what we all need to do. It's what we all need to do. You never know. You never know. It's we won't know. That's I think that's why propaganda works so much, because people can't handle not knowing. People can't handle not understanding. People can't handle things different than them. I don't know. But knowing that you don't know, and that desire to know anything more that you can know that you don't know today, that's growth. Knowledge is power. They used to say that. Knowledge is power. It was a thing. All the Schoolhouse Rock, all that other stuff. They don't do that anymore. No, they're not doing that. I'm putting some roaches in a pipe. I hope everybody out there is having a good day. I hope everybody's feeling good. I hope everybody's starting their Sunday off right, or maybe your Sunday's been going. It depends on where you are. Maybe it's already, middle of the night, early morning Monday. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow. I'm not doing anything. I'm probably, if I wear green, you won't be able to see me because of the green screen. So, but trust me, everything in my life right now, the wall behind me is actually green. This bass guitar over here is actually green. Everything in my life is green, so I will be wearing of the green in some way. That Irish heritage, Irish, and then you trace back, and German and others. It's interesting to know. It's interesting to talk about. I do like. It's one of those celebrated heritages. Is there an Italian day? I don't know of it. Is there a Latino day? Are there days that celebrate the other heritage? you know, you can't really, I guess you could say an Oktoberfest is a celebration of German heritage, but it's not of German heritage. It's a beer. So, so I don't know. St. Patty's Day, the Irish, the celebration of being Irish. It's interesting to me. It's interesting to me. But no, Samuel Newberry, he left Ireland before the potato famine. So he got out. He knew at least to leave. I think he was an angsty teenager, 14 years old, problems with his with his frickin' stepdad or something along those lines. Got on a ship for America at 14. Worked as an indentured servant for 7 years once he reached the colonies, and fought in the Revolutionary War. It was all an interesting story. Had some sons, had some daughters. Fab Daddy, peace and love. So you got Chinese New Year, but that's celebrating the calendar New Year. It's not. Is it? Hey, we're of the Chinese. Do they treat it as though it's a Chinese Cinco de Mayo? Is that necessarily because St. Patrick's Day? It's the Kiss Me I'm Irish. It's all this other. Does Cinco de Mayo? Isn't it a? It's some sort of Independence Day or something, isn't it? It's a battle or something that there's that day is. I don't necessarily. It's not. Hey, we're all celebrate. I get the connection, but I don't know that the same focus that the Irish one has, because it just seems to be the "Kiss Me, I'm Irish." We're all getting drunk for the Irish, you know, that kind of thing. It's more direct. It's like the Irish one is more direct. And is that because we just have no shame and we just want it that way? Is that Mexican independence? And see, that's I don't know if that's that would be like our Fourth of July kind of thing. I believe. So I'm not sure if it's necessarily like the St. Patrick's Day where it's we're celebrating a, would you call it a heritage? I guess a heritage. It's just interesting. Just interesting. I mean, could you say Columbus Day is the Italian? Uh, uh, is that the? And we don't have that day anymore. They did away with that day. Ta-da-da. Pardon me while I put more roaches in the pipe. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Oh man, I've had way too much weed this morning. There's your topic. Have you had too much weed this morning? Maybe you have. CERN. I try to stay up on the different news in different areas. There's so many amazing things. I'm really interested in quantum computing and the qubits and just and seeing the technology of quantum computing merged with an AI. Lay AI, give AI a quantum computing brain, and boom, that I think is something. Three cheese and me. Hey now, cheers, peace and love. Those are just marvels of engineering. The those particle accelerators. CERN is just unbelievable. Okay, how are things being received over there, up there? in our future 51st state. I I hear a lot of negativity from Canadians about this 51st state. I'm getting the feeling that people aren't really on board for it. Is that a thing? Even though the leader of the free world is saying to do it. It's like, oh, don't worry, no, Poland. It was a part of us anyway. We're just taking back what we should. Don't worry about Poland. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go down a bad path. I won't. I won't. Hey, I see Michael Songs is still hanging out now. Michael Songs has got a show. Michael Songs has got a show coming up here in what? It should be a half hour, 38 minutes, 37 minutes, 37 minutes. Michael Songs is going to be going live. The link is pinned to the top of the chat over there for Michael Songs live that starts at noon. Oh man, I would like that. Canada, they really want you to have it all in order to become a citizen there. You gotta have your stuff together. Unless I may just become one of those undocumented. I'll make my way across the border. You know, do they have a place where guys like me can hang out for day labor, where they can trabajo, and they can pick me up and take me for day labor and all that. Is that a thing in Canada? Because they want you to have X amount of money in the bank. They want those tax returns, and they want your employment and all that to be all looking good. They don't want schlubs coming into Canada, and so I might have to do that undocumented worker route. I'll just do that. Okay, do they need guys that aren't afraid of heights that could do some roofing? I'll do some roofing. You fall. Do they have Home Depots up there? They have those. Is that a thing? Somebody just point me in the direction. Well, yeah, you're trying to make sense there, Fab Daddy. That's making sense. No, we're just gonna Canada and Greenland. Canada and Greenland. We're gonna unify. Unify. Trabajo. Trabajo. I'll need a glass of water every now and then. Tap water's fine. I'm not choosy. I realize I'm there to work. The neat thing is there'll be no repatriation of funds coming back into America. All the money I make will be spent in Canada. I promise you that, my Canadian brethren. When I immigrate there and become one of your workforce there, one of your laborers. Cause here in this state that I'm in, which is quite a red state. I just want to point that out. The one of the big employers, a distillery here in town, their business is getting hammered because of what's happening. A lot of stuff shutting down. People are very angry. I want to get the hell out of here. I want to leave. There aren't a lot of opportunities. And I'm going to be right by Canada because I'm going up there to Buffalo. So if I'm heading to Buffalo, well, I just make my way on across and just, head on up, float on through, find a area that I like. I can handle the winters. I can handle cold. I grew up in northern Illinois during a time of blizzards and bad stuff. I love it. No kidding. I'm going to live like a king. I'm going to live like a king. Not really. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Everything's going now. Currency trading. Just, that worries me. Mild winters. These fluctuations that get worse and worse as things get more and more. Oh, those Canadians, they'd be our rich, all the people would want to be there. We all laugh because it's absurd. Everything going on is absurd, but it happens, and just because we all are stuck in our normal, and we don't realize that big fucking changes like that have happened throughout time, and have happened, within our parents' lifetime at least. Within the last 100 years, there's been so many major, major freaking changes to so many people's lives. Why would ours be any different? Plato said to all democracies, the republic. I think that's going to be the name of my podcast. The republic is dead. I was going to do how to survive the new normal, but it almost I don't know. The republic is dead. Now what? I thought I might call it that because it's nobody's stopping it. The big hope, and think about this, because you're not gonna meme this away. You're not gonna protest this away. No, nobody making these moves right now gives a shit about any of that. The only thing, that can get rid of this is cartoonish violence, right? I mean, it's got to be crazy. And the weird thing is, the moves being made seem to be screwing over the very people that elected. And so I think if you piss off just the right person, some shit could just get fixed. They'll fix their own problem. Yeah, we voted him in, but now we're gonna put his head on a pike. I mean, that kind of thing. Because those are the people that would do it. Those are the angry. You're not gonna meme your way into, oh, he can't do this to us. Post all your memes you want. You're going on a list. That's round up the ones that posted the memes. That's how they do it. So no, you got to be one of those more angry, plotting, and I think those are the ones getting hit. It'll be somebody whose family gets really hit really bad, all this other stuff. They'll lose their shit, and then that's the only way something like this stops. Yeah, otherwise it's got too much momentum. It can't be stopped. Bud Files, peace and love. Peace and love. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody is doing well. Link pinned to the top of the chat is for Michael Song's show. It's original live music. Michael's going to be playing at noon today. Please make sure you are connected to Michael Songs. Fantastic musician, good person. He and his partner Maria, they are wonderful people, and they put on a hell of a show over there. So please make sure. Get them up against the wall. That's the angry, the ones that get angry, that lash out. I think they're the ones that are really taking the brunt of a lot of what's going on with all these cuts. All of this county would have completely gone for the current leader, and this county is getting hit. This county, everybody here is going to be taking a financial hit, just across the board, and it's not going to be good in a lot of areas that they were all okay, we're going to make this country great again. Well, it means it's got to be shit for how many decades in order to become great, because we'd have to if we're xenophobically going after manufacturing, and we don't have the materials, so we need Canada. We need all the materials and the other things, and the oil and everything else. There's a lot of trees that we haven't cut down. Canada's holding on to a lot of trees, and they won't cut them down. And we as Americans can't stand to see just forests like that. So we're gonna have to take those down because that's all good lumber that could be used for something. He is the best dressed. He is. I keep waiting for when he's gonna add a monocle. Oh, Jesus, I'm gonna cough. Oh, where's the mute? No, Eddie's a great musician. Last night he came on to, he was on Love, Art, and Music. And he just started to really, was it Better Place? It might have been Better Place, one of his songs. That he just started to really go on and on with the guitar, and I was loving it. Maria was coming to the other camera, which is a tighter shot on his hands using the guitar, and so I was trying my best to bring it up big and get the impressive parts and all that. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. I don't think you could make that happen. That all right, in 30 minutes. Well, I think in 27 minutes. 27 minutes. We've got Michael's songs going live. Link is pinned to the top of the chat. I want everybody to make sure that you're over there at noon. Make sure that you are a part of it. Share it out. Go over there right now. Go over there right now. Give it a like. Share it out to your community post if you have community posts that you can share. 840. Cheers, peace, and love. I'm going to have another hit off this pipe in honor of 840 being here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you were doing well. Ta-da-ta-ta-ta. I got to put some roaches in the pipe. My guy should be coming by today. That's why I looked at the phone with the notification. It was my guy? Nope. He's not here yet. I'm waiting on him. And he put it off yesterday. He said, oh, it'll be tomorrow. Can't get out in this weather. Well, and then today, I hope he makes it out. If he forgot about me and ends up spending the day with family. Mo, cheers, peace and love. Cheers, here's the hit to all of you. Get that wake and bake going. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like it's going to be an awesome day. Going to get some videos done. I'm going to schedule next week's Love, Art, and Music. Anybody that has any poetry, if you do some art, if you are a musician with some original music, playing your guitar or something, if you would like to be a part of Love, Art, and Music, just send an email to richnewdesign@gmail.com. It's listed on my profile and everything, so you can do that. Seven Dust, cheers. You know, this might not be the cleanest of bowls, but it's doing the trick. Oh, it's a little. Oh, that's a little harsh. A little harsh for this morning. I really wish my guy would have seen me yesterday so I could have a nice rolled up joint. But that'll be later on today. Oh, I'm just going to feel good about this. Cheers and salutations. Is that the cheers and salutations? Greetings and salutations. So last night was a good show. That worked out great. I feel good about continuing with Love, Art, and Music. This week I'm going to continue doing the Coffee with Wes every day. Tuesday and Thursday I may do those music vibe shows. The open, more of a open mic kind of situation. Falcro was there. Fab Daddy came up and played. That was awesome. Love that. Chat GPT is gonna. I love ChatGPT. I'm a coder, and so when I saw ChatGPT, I asked it to write me code because I'd heard that this thing could write code, and I put it to task, and I would see where it was at, and knowing that certain calculations, when doing a spiral, calculating a line length on a spiral that's coming in, different geometric things like that, I could see where its logic, it could make it through this many loops of logic, but then once there was another, it had not accounted for, and so I could see it hang because it would write the code out in front of me, and I could sit there and watch, and I think it's not accounting for this because otherwise all this would have to be within another loop, and it would give up. It'd say, okay, I'm done, and it's got a lot of power. It's more powerful now, but it's in its infancy. It's in its infancy. Uh, this is where we've got it now. It's gonna end up being all that they've hyped it to be. It is gonna be. It'll solve the problems it wants to in the end. Right now, and that is, it could solve so many problems right now. But what is AI doing? Because every one of those cycles, every task that AI goes on to, is taking up part of its processing. So we've got this really smart AI that can do all this stuff. What's it doing? It's making music for people. Hey, people are typing in, "Hey, make me a song about butts," and boom, there's a song about butts. Could that have been what? Could they have put that processing into solving a physics problem? Uh, hey, make me an image. Make me an image. I want an image that is of a giant bunny running down the street, and AI is spending its time producing that image. All that processor, all the electricity being used for our bullshit, and AI's going to take over because we want it to. We're telling it to do it. Companies are saying, "Hey, I need you to be this employee and do this. I need you to do this." AI is not saying, "I'm going to go out there and take all your jobs." Companies' bottom lines, they're saying, "Hey, we need AI so we can get rid of all these jobs." Uh, which means the only answer for the future for citizens is going to be UBI because there isn't enough labor. There isn't enough for us to do anything. Uh, and there aren't going to be jobs. There's populations dwindling. Next 20 years as the boomers just disappear, and it's going to be ugly for those. When I get up there, they're just gonna. I figure they'll use elderly as food or something like that. It'll probably be bad, but just another part of this amazing, amazing thing. Well, those tiny electric gates, though, is it a physics thing? Or is it a conductivity thing? Is there wear? Is there wear on those? On those? And is that not something that we'll just move beyond? We'll just move beyond. See that makes sense. That's what AI should be doing, right? That's where, but AI has been commercialized. AI is it's all about the bottom line. So it's not as though AI has been tasked with all noble missions. It's not like AI is being utilized for that. It's being put out on to the general public, and we all suck. The general public is so freaking vapid, and our desires, our wishes, and our needs. That's where all of it is going. The snakes weren't exactly snakes. See, I have to get over the fact that I see the word snakes and instantly I have, a reaction. And that's because snakes get in my house and I have to kill snakes. I with an axe, I killed it. I was chasing a snake around the basement. It was a bad day. I've had several bad days like that with snakes in the house. So when I see the word snakes, it's a little bit of a trigger. A little bit of a trigger. Uh, this evening, since I realized I'm trying to be funny, this evening over on Alley's stream, I believe at, I would say 10 o'clock, maybe a little bit sooner. But we are going to, I think, Steve and Azura. Steve the alien, the character I play. Azura, which is the Queen Spider alien. I think they're going to do some comedy tonight. They're going to put something together, and that should be over on Allie's channel. I think this evening at 10. Just because we did a little bit of comedy yesterday, felt good about it. I think she wants to be doing more comedy. I want to be doing more comedy, and we're gonna do a little bit of improv tonight. We're using those two characters because they connect. They already have an agenda. They're already a couple. They already have been through all this. When we use other characters that haven't already interacted much or have anything going on, there's less there's less to really work with. And so I don't think the improvs are as strong if we don't have enough of an agenda. We need some sort of an agenda with when it's Karen and Scud, other than Scud coming on to her and her just no, I don't want to do that. There needs to be some agenda that they can discuss or something. So if we give ourselves some sort of premise, that'll work. But for tonight, we're gonna do Steve the Alien and Azura because they're always easy to do and right on, just right on. I'm reading through these. 69. I don't know. What was 69? I think it was it the year of the cock. Yeah, it's the Earth Rooster. The Earth Rooster. It's the year of the cock. Yeah, I am the year of the cock. It's gonna take me a moment to stop laughing about being the year of the cock, but well, it does that through qubits. In a normal system, you've got everything is either a high or a low, a one or a zero, and with quantum bits, qubits, they're able to be both a one and a zero. And I think then the ultimate, it's both things, and then it collapses upon the answer or something along those lines. So that's the interesting thing is how those qubits and they're still getting better accuracy, different systems to be able to read the qubits, whether or not it is a one or a zero. Oh, so roosters are great unless you are the year of the rabbit. Well, let me year of. Okay, I was just double checking. I was double checking on Allie. I wanted to make sure she's not the year of the rabbit. She's a year of a dog. She's the year of the dog, which would explain why her dog videos are getting thousands of views now. That is, she probably has more. I bet she has more subs now than she did when I started this live. just because she put out those dog videos, and those dog videos are doing it for her. Let me get this brought up. I want to just see. Refresh. I'm double checking. And my cat videos ought to be doing something. I mean, I don't know for sure. They might. They might. No, she hasn't gotten any more. Oh, she put out a new video. 2.5 thousand for one from I think yesterday, and 1.3 thousand for another one from yesterday. So the dog videos are doing well. My cat videos, they got me to the 1K. They're continuing to move me forward. I'm going to continue to do that. Continue to work through all that. 13 more minutes, everybody. 13 more minutes. At noon is Michael Songs. Michael Songs. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. I want everybody showing the support over there for Michael Songs this morning. Michael was over on our Love, Art, and Music program last night. He was there. It was fantastic. Mike Molino was there. That was great. Gary from Camp Gmail showed up. We had a really good time. We had a really good time. I'm gonna have a couple more hits. Hey, I'm just checking. Is it? Oh, I was hoping. It's beautiful, Allie. I was hoping it was, my guy about the bag. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not happy to hear from Allie, because I'm always happy to hear from Allie. There we go. You were the best. I tell you, friggin' voice to text. It gets so many things I say wrong. That's why I'm not that worried. Oh. Dragon's a jerk then. Rooster should have had horns. I have no idea. I always laugh because I knew it was the year of the cock, the year of the rooster, and it was a joke, for me, because all I do is comedy. I'm hoping to do more comedy. We're doing it tonight, and I need more pre-recorded comedy. I had added some pre-recorded comedy. Let's see if I add this. This is what I came up with night before last, because we were doing Love, Art, and Music, and I wanted to put out we do poetry, and I wanted to add some comedy, so I had thrown this out there. Tonight, I would like to share my poem titled, I Am an Eggplant, Not a Dick. I am not veiny, as you can see. There is no hole from which comes pee. I have no head, there is no rim. If a penis looked like me, it would be quite grim. Yet in chats and comments all around, my purple image can be found, symbolizing a phallic rod. Don't you find it a little odd? So I have a message, and I want to be clear. Heed my warning, the end is near. This must be stopped, and it must stop quick. For I am an eggplant, not a dick. Thank you. Yes, that was the poem one of the poems we had last night on Love, Art, and Music. It was the one that I had created with the eggplant character and everything. I felt good about doing some pre-recorded with a cartoon character, and have it be just comedy as opposed to just the intros that we've been doing that I've put together for some of the shows, the countdowns and things where I use them. He is complaining. The other times that I've used the eggplants, it is their anger over being shown as penises, and they're a regal vegetable. All these other things. I have ideas of I have ideas for cartoons based on eggplants. So I may end up. This kind of motivated me to where I may end up pursuing that a little bit because I can probably put these together and make them into shorts and some other things along those lines. But it's getting there. It's getting there. I want everybody. I want everybody to make sure that they are getting connected and they are prepared for the noon. Because I'm going to be done here. I'm stopping this thing before Michael goes live at noon in 8 minutes, under 8 minutes. I want everybody to be over there at Michael Song's channel. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. I think Maria's been dropping stuff out there. Make sure it is the place to be. Michael Songs coming up at noon. All original. Just fantastic. Da da da. Da 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 da. There we go. Da da da. Da 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 da. But we're going to do the comedy tonight on Allie's channel. I'm going to continue to do the coffee with Wes through the week. There will be a love, art, and music scheduled for Saturday at 7 p.m. Next Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So we are going to do that. It's up in the air whether or not when I do the music vibes. I'm thinking Mr. Smith has something on, I think, Tuesday. He may be doing a live on Tuesday. Where I think at 3 o'clock. I'm pretty sure. I may be off on that, but I think he's doing a live at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I may wait till that is over to go ahead and do the music vibe, where it'll be more of an open mic. I'd like to do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll see if that transpires. But otherwise, I'm going to continue with the coffee with Wes, hoping to move forward with more comedy and bring more of that to the channel. Make sure, everybody, that you are. Thank you, Maria. Thank you guys so much for being there. Thank you so much for being there. I love it when you show up. I love it when you have the, I mean, I'm lucky. I feel lucky. But it's almost like, well, I know you guys might be out in public doing something cool. So is it sad that you're not out doing something cool and you're having to hang out with us? Should I feel bad? Should it be, I feel bad that they're stuck having to hang out? You never know. Well, there's, you hear tale of some messed up things. I'm just saying, you hear tale of some messed up things. That make them think the eggplant. And what, corn is just too, I think, I don't know. I don't know. Is it because it's purple? Because that's one of the purple helmeted warrior. That's one of the nicknames. So maybe it comes from somebody that had heard the purple helmeted warrior nickname and decided, hey, eggplant's purple. Let's use the eggplant. It's kind of long and shafty, I guess. I don't know. I didn't mean to pick a bad subject. Corn. I didn't want that. I sorry. I'm from Illinois. It's cornfields everywhere. I have my own triggers. I have my own issues with corn. Corn's one of those test your digestive system. How quick are things working through me? How well will this go? Man, my dude is not here with weed. I'm a little bit upset with that. Everybody, it's under 5 minutes now for Michael Songs. I want everybody getting over there. I want everybody to support that. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. That's yeah. You would think you would go to a doctor, but I don't know. This is America. All sorts, all kinds. Everybody, the link is at the top for Michael Songs. I want you all to be over there for the live. It's original music. It is an awesome, good time. I do want you all, though, to listen to this outro before you head over. See ya. over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live. It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do. It's over. Go home.